Oh, good evening. Well, you're coming in late today. No, don't worry about it. You're just in time. We close in about 10 minutes. No problem. Just go ahead. Take your time. Well, I say that, but I need enough time to close the store afterwards. So, if you could please make it a bit quick. Thank you. Thank you very much for understanding. Find everything you're looking for? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I just thought you needed some help, so I stuck around. I. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. Really. It's just. The store is quite small, so I've gotten used to staying close to certain customers, just in case. Okay, I see. I'll let you finish then. But if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. I am right here. Oh, and don't worry if I move around a bit. I have some things to do before I end my shift. Don't mind me. Take your time. Oh, well, it looks like you got everything you need. No problem. I'll just ring these things up for you. Looks like you got quite a bit. Oh, I didn't know this brand had a new drink flavor. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks really good. 1, 2, 3 packs of chocolate chip cookies. Wow, you've got quite the sweet tooth, haven't you? I'm just kidding. But still, I hope you're not planning on eating those all at once. Hmm? Are you all right? You seem a little tired. Oh, I didn't mean to be intrusive or anything. Well, I know a lot of customers here. I tend to remember faces. I've seen you here several times before, but you usually don't come in at this hour. Oh, so you had some work to finish. Makes sense. But you must be exhausted. And, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of work do you do? Oh, I see. That's interesting. But let me guess. You have the typical boss who forces you to work overtime, right? The kind who gives you a job last minute just before the end of the day and expects everything to be done in an instant. I bet he nitpicks every little detail, and even if you've done your job perfectly, you'll always find something to critique. Wait, really? Oh no, I didn't think that was actually the case. I'm so sorry. Although I guess I'm not too surprised. There are so many people that are like that in the world. They never respect other people's boundaries. People who only see employees as machines and not human beings. That someone as kind and gentle as you could be treated like that, it makes my blood boil. That damned boss. I'll take care of him soon. He has no right to do this to you. Not you. Not someone as precious as you. Ah, I'm sorry, I got carried away. Hmm. Anyway, work situations like that really aren't tough. I had a manager like that before, so it's close to home. Hmm. Well, it's true, I don't know you, but you seem nice. So it makes me sad to see you go through something like this. That's all. Besides, I like it when customers are happy when they walk in. When they're in a good mood, they tend to buy stuff, and that's good for my paycheck. Though for you, it seems quite the opposite. Are you really gonna buy all this? Well, if you say so. Hmm, that chocolate. You get this one often, don't you? Oh, I mean, it's a great choice. It's super good, so no wonder you like it. And the last item, shampoo. This isn't your usual brand, is it? I've noticed your hair smells different lately. Oh, that sounds weird. I just meant you smell nice. That's all. Just forget I said anything. Okay, so I think that's everything. That'll be $40, please. Would you like to pay with card or cash? Great, thank you. Perfect. Here's your receipt. Thank you for shopping with us. Hmm. Uh, wait, please. I know I've been a bit pushy tonight, but, you really don't seem well, and I feel a little bit guilty about leaving you alone, especially so late. Really, I'd prefer to make sure you got home safely. It's dangerous at this hour. I know. I understand you're probably used to walking home alone, but this time is a bit different. It's dark out and it's really not safe. You never know what might happen. Don't. You're so stubborn. You leave me no choice. I won't repeat myself a third time. You're going to stay here. It's for your own safety. Why are you trying to leave? I'm just trying to protect you, but you're not listening. Oh, you're trembling, dear, but there's no reason for you to get so worked up. I just want to make sure you're okay. I'm only trying to be considerate. Don't tell me that you're afraid of me. Creepy? Me creepy? Come on, what are you even talking about? Don't do this. Don't act like I'm just some random weirdo. No, 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 no. You and I are much closer than that. You know it, right? No. Oh, you don't think so? But we see each other almost every day. I get to see that beautiful face of yours several evenings a week. From the moment you walked across the doors of this store, I noticed you immediately. I was struck by your beauty. Yes, but not only that. Everything about you drew me in. The way you move, your voice, your smile, when you say hello. I can't be the only one who feels the tension between us, can I? Oh, don't back away, sweetness. It breaks my heart when you look at me like that. Of course, that's not enough to stop me from falling in love with you. You know, every day I look forward to the moment you walk into the shop. Even though our interactions were brief, I did everything I could to make the most of them. Ask you questions, chatting about the weather, and once you laughed at one of my stupid jokes. That laugh, you know, it meant so much to me. It was just for a second, but it was everything to me. But then, when you left, I felt the emptiness return, as if everything was dull again. It was really frustrating. Those little conversations, those moments when we exchanged a few words, it was never enough. I wanted to know more about you, about your passions, what you love, what you hate, everything. But, you know, being a cashier in this situation is more useful than you think. Because of overtime, I started noticing so many little things about you. Your habits, your preferences, the food you liked, the products you used. Well, it's all very nice, of course, but it's trivial. No, what was really interesting, other than the details, were the more private ones. Come on, dear. Don't pretend to call your partner. We both know you don't have one, don't we? Oh, are you surprised that I know that? Well, honestly, it's not difficult. You know, I've seen your messages on your phone a few times. By the way, you should really be more careful not to leave your screen open like that. If only you knew how much someone could learn just by looking at a conversation. Oh, you look so scared. But why? I only have good intentions. I only want to take good care of you. And honestly, I'm glad you don't have a partner. It makes things much simpler, don't you think? At least there's one less person to deal with. Hey, don't pull away. You can't act like this. Not after all I've done to get to know you. Doesn't that make you happy? Oh, but you know you are. I know so much about you, more than you could imagine. I'd say I'm pretty observant. It's true, but I've had to go a bit further than just sneaking glances at your phone. I'll spare you the boring details, but just so you know absolutely everything about you. Where you work, where you live, where you spend your weekends, where your parents live. It was honestly pretty hard pretending not to know where your workplace is. Well, I guess you could call it stalking, although I think that's a bit harsh. Hey, I didn't have any choice. I had to know who you were, and I wanted to be part of your life. I thought knowing everything about you, I could act accordingly and finally get your attention. I did everything, anything to make you notice me more. I've watched your favorite shows, read the books you loved, hoping we could talk about them, but it never happened. I thought I had to change physically to become the more ideal man in your eyes. I dyed my hair and changed my haircut. I even got a whole new wardrobe just to please you. But nothing worked. Our conversations never went beyond small talk. Tell me, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to finally make you notice me? I can't give up. There has to be a way to get you to be mine. Hasn't there? If you spend more time with me, you'll see just how perfect we are for each other. I'm sure of it. You know, it's quite funny. After all this time, I was beginning to lose hope. But tonight, you came in late, at a time when only you and I are in the shop. I couldn't miss this chance. I had to find a way to keep you here. Dear, calm down. I have no intention of making you spend the night here. What kind of person would I be? No, no. What would you say if I took you home instead? I could even visit your apartment. What do you think? Well, even though I know exactly what it looks like. Oh, and don't worry. I have a few spare sets of keys, so even if you refuse, it won't change anything. You're playing hard to get, huh? What a shame. You seem troubled, my dear, but it'll be fine. You just need to understand that from now on, you belong to me. I can't stand seeing you almost every day without being close to you. From now on, you're going to stay by my side, right? Hmm? You're still trying to call someone? I told you it's no use. Now, my dear, give me your phone. Give it to me right now. Give it to me now. You're going to make this difficult. I thought you'd understand that we could go home in peace. Looks like I'm going to have to take matters into my own hands. Oh, don't cry, love. Shh, 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 shh. Come on. I don't like to see you like this. Your beautiful face shouldn't be filled with tears. Come on, let me wipe those tears for you. There, everything's fine. Perfect. You're more beautiful like this. But don't get me wrong, my love. As much as I hate to see you sad, it's not enough for me to feel sorry for you and let you go. No, no, you're just too precious for me to ever let you run away. Do you understand? What, what are you doing? Stop. Stop. Stop struggling so much. Stay still. Whatever you're trying to do right now, it won't work. I'm obviously stronger than you, and the door is locked and there's no way out. So I suggest you stay still until we get to your apartment, okay? Once we're there, you can squirm all you want. I said stop. Are you deaf or something? You leave me no choice. I wanted to avoid this, but if this is the only way to get you back to your house safely. Sorry about that, my love. But don't worry, everything will be fine from now on. We will never be apart again. I love you, my sweetness.